And now, another episode of Crit Camp Gaming.
We've arrived, guys. What's going on?
Yo, 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 yo.
We're here to play some Dark Souls, the board game. It's episode 1. It's the launch show. It's May 22nd, 2017. And we're super hyped. What's going on, everyone? We hope everyone's having a good time, rocking and rolling. We're psyched. This game finally arrived. We've been showing it off like crazy. This box is huge. I can sit in it.
Put your head in there.
Put my head in it. Cool. I'm half a Dark Soul. I did the whole stream like this.
Sounds a good call.
Yay! There's 50 bits. Thank you so much, Eric. They're great for the bits.
Exactly.
It's good to see everyone. We hope you guys are joining us and really excited about this game. I know we are. I know Matt is especially hyped. He's the Dark Souls master. You may have seen him playing Dark Souls 3 on here, doing a little stream action, talking to you guys about the game and trying out all those kind of video game stuff. So if you're a fan of the game, I think they did a good job porting it over to the physical realm of board games, where real men play, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's video games. Like we're not even we're streaming board games on a video game service. Whatever, dude. What? Yeah, man, we're super psyched. Lyle, are you excited? How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm really excited to play this game. We did a little bit of testing earlier today.
Yeah.
So we dipped our toes in the water that is Dark Souls, but this will be our first real playthrough going through. I know Matt has played this a few times, but will be the first real playthrough for me and Chris, so yeah. I'm pumped to see how this game game goes.
We will admit that we were testing earlier today. We were testing out the build and stuff for you guys, and we'll do a little bit more tweaking as we get more and more into the game, obviously, on air, but we were doing that, and we died in our first encounter.
Yeah, easy. It was real bad, too.
We were like, back to the bonfire.
Yeah, well, I think we weren't really... Because of the way the turns go, we weren't positioning ourselves well enough, and we kept getting moved up on really quick, and then we got slower.
Yeah, in some of these rooms, if you walk in them through the wrong door just by chance, get a lot harder than if you go through a different door. It's crazy.
Oh, that's cool though. That's cool. It gives that exploring element, right? With Dark Souls, it's not water; it's blood and bile. You have to dip your toes in.
Oh, that's true. That is very true.
Thank you for the bit, staff. Appreciate it. She says, technically, it's our second death. It's going to happen now. There's going to be a lot of deaths, guys. This is Dark Souls.
Oh, yeah.
That's the joy of the game. Matt,
I mean, because we're gonna die a lot, I actually put in a new Nightbot command here. So if you do !died, you died.
Or dead or something. We should do dead or something, or Dark Souls. Yeah. They all come out with the same result. So welcome. Yeah, that's awesome. We're going to have some fun tonight. Matt, as Lyle was saying, you've played a lot of these games. You said 6 or 7 games earlier?
Yeah.
So, we want to get into the gameplay, guys. We're not going to go in depth as our other games and do a huge tutorial. We're going to explain kind of what we're doing as we're playing. If you have any questions as we're going along, Matt's played a lot of the games, and he's totally down to talk about it. He's our rules master. He's read a lot of the facts about the game to clarify stuff. Lyle and I will be asking him questions, but if it's your first time watching, definitely feel free to ask if something doesn't make sense, and we'll do our best. But Matt, Before we get into this gameplay, because we want to show off these awesome minis and stuff, and how awesome it is, what are some things that you've noticed having played through the game for people that have played the game? That some comments, some suggestions, and how are you doing?
And how am I doing?
How are you? The
and on top of that,
actually, the hardest question: how are you? I want to know what's going on in your head. Like what?
Dude, I'm good, man.
Okay.
Work has been busy in a really good way. Life has been busy in a good way. Enjoying
Matt's making that cash, son.
Love life, love my job, love my beautiful fiance and my fat little pug. Life is good. So yeah, in that regard, things are great. As far as this game, the suggestions, if any of you guys have looked for this game, one of the most controversial parts of it is how the loot's handled, and the fact that there's a 50 card deck of loot starting out, and the stuff in there is completely random. So you guys are in for a treat where maybe we will draw the right cards and make this very simple. Maybe we'll then draw none of the right cards and we'll make it hard, but we have no idea until we draw them. So just be ready to understand that there's a lot of conversation in the works on ways to smooth out the process if we do hit that road bump. But either way, we're going to laugh and have fun, whether we die or whether we cause the dying.
And when Matt mentioned that, and Lyle and I were playing earlier, we ran into a similar situation. And what it actually reminded me of, Matt, was for people, we do a lot of Zombicide on this stream. So a good comparison is like when we're playing, we dumped all these cards into the deck. We've dumped 3 seasons and expansions in, and we have to find the 4 gasoline cards in the pool of like 170 cards. Like the hours we've spent, if people have watched the YouTube videos of our Zombicide, where we're sitting here like, we just need bottles to make this Molotov, or else we can't win. We're at the end of the game, and I think it's exactly that is what you're referring to, right?
Yeah.
Right.
We ran into a thing where we were picking up a lot of treasure, and we were like, oh man, this treasure's so cool. And then we realized like we couldn't use it because we weren't at the stage of the game where we could use it. So then it was just like, oh man, now we're carrying all this gear that we can't use, and it looks so like OP, but we're still using starting gear. So that's what we're talking about with as far as like, there might be some grind, thing that's happening to get to that level.
But I mean, it's very similar. It felt the same way, Matt, I guess was the point. Yeah, that we've experienced that on this stream, and we made changes quickly. But we're going to stay as base as we can tonight, guys, because we want to show you how the game was delivered to us, and it ships to you if you just got this game and haven't brought it out yet with your friends. This is what the experience will be like. Hopefully you don't die as much. But Matt, okay, good point. Next point.
Mm-hmm. My next point is, I hope we draw firebombs early, because those things are OP as hell.
That was the one weapon I did get.
That was the one weapon we did find. That
I didn't get to use it, but I got it. I managed to put it on my warrior, and then we ran out of time.
That's a great one to find early. As far as the comments go, I have to say that the feeling of this is kind of like how when we got Rum Bones, just the core box. You're like, this is a lot of fun. And I can't wait to see more. And dude, once they come out with the mega bosses, and we can do these long campaigns that are being brewed either on Steamforged End or by other players, it's going to be awesome. I mean, this game, like, I just want more content already because there's so many cool ideas here, and I think it's just going to go really good. The boss fights are really. They feel so far pretty similar to how they would feel in the video game. And so if they keep that up, and I hear the mega bosses like get special tiles and special things, so I can't wait to see where this game goes.
Yeah, I heard about that too. That seems really cool. Which is one thing we haven't experienced. So Matt will be definitely leading us through. I think one of the more confusing things, I would say, because people in our Discord were even asking like, oh, I hear the rules are pretty crazy. In comparison to like, once again, Zombicide, or comparing it to like Kingdom Death or whatever, I don't think the rules are really that crazy.
No, not at all.
It's actually pretty.
Once
you know it,
getting into it's like getting into the rhythm of the game. I think because once you start getting into the rhythm of how the turns work and stuff like that, it becomes easier and easier. So I think it was just initially learning what the mechanics of the game are. Was sort of what was hard to like get over the hump of, and then once you're over that hump and be like, oh, okay, that's how the mechanics work. Then it's a little bit more easy. Easy to get. Yeah,
I was really excited about that. Hey, what's going on, Doomflower? Doomflower mate, I've been leaving a lot of comments on the YouTube and discussing with Matt lots of cool mechanics. What you guys been talking?
Oh yeah,
about
that's right, Doomflower, awesome.
Yep, we were talking earlier today about the whole criticals on fire.
On fire.
Lang, Eric Lang, Doomflower. Type in ! Lang.
I think the last note that Doomflower left was at the expo. Found out that the langed crits don't give you extra damage on fire. It just lets you reroll or something like that.
Yeah. So thanks for leaving those comments, guys, and definitely with this video too for Dark Souls. Feel free, it will be put up on our YouTube channel, critcamp.com, or you can go to youtube.com/critcamp. And folks, we got a great YouTube community over there as well, like Doomflower. It's a good example, perfect timing. So when we discuss these things, like we're discussing with Matt right now and that kind of stuff, and as we play, Matt's gonna have lots of input. Challenge him on it. If you think he's wrong, challenge him on it. If you think he's right, tell him he's right, and then tell him he's wrong.
Tell him he's right if he's right.
Tell him he's wrong if he's right.
Aaron, just comment on your statement real fast. I have not been playing much Destiny because Team Covenant set has not come in yet for me. They're waiting for Wave 2, I guess, and so that's not supposed to happen until the 25th. So because of that, even though I got a box, I still feel like I'm missing a bunch of stuff. So until I get that, I have been taking it easy on Destiny. But in theory, it should be here in a couple weeks.
And with Destiny, we still want to get your friend who's doing the channel. What's his name? Star Base? Star Killer Base?
Star Killer Base.
Star Killer Base. I really want to get a show going of Matt versus Star Killer Base and get some really deep Destiny play, guys. So good brought up. Yeah. So cool to talk other games with you guys too in chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I've checked out that YouTube channel, Star Killer Base. It's pretty cool. I like the coverage that he's doing on
he does some really cool stuff. So yeah, guys, definitely feel free to talk about other games and stuff, even though we're playing Dark Souls tonight. That's why we have the best camp on Twitch. Gaming community, hop in there, hop in the Discord and all that good stuff. So let's get into this gameplay, but before we do that, let's throw up a couple quick promos for you guys, and everyone's joining us here. I just want to mention a few things going on this week. We still have the sub giveaway. If you guys sub to the channel, either free with Prime or you can, $5, $4.99, you get a chance to win a copy of Angry Neighbors. We're giving away to all our subs, and we're doing that this Thursday. That's the 25th, right, Lyle?
Yep, the 25th.
So we're doing that on the 25th during our next Dark Souls stream. We'll be giving an copy of Angry Neighbors. You sub to us on Twitch, you're automatically entered to win, because that's a way of saying thanks to all our subs and supporting the channel and being here. You also get all the other sub perks, like our awesome emote sets, and you get no commercials and all that good stuff. And we're always looking for better ways to support our subs and our great community. But don't feel like you have to sub. You still earn crits in our chat and stuff.
And JXM asks, do you have to be present to win? No, you don't have to be present to win.
Nope.
As long as you're subbed,
yep.
You will be entered, and
you're on the sub list. As long as you're a current sub on Thursday. As long as you're a current sub on Thursday, you will be you're entered to win off that list. So just be sure your sub doesn't unsub by Thursday night. Then we have the shirt is still for sale till the beginning of the month, guys. Grab a Crit Camp shirt. Rock the best camp on Twitch, and you'll get lots of. You'll be beating off the. I don't know where I'm going with this. You'll look hot.
Was I phrasing?
Whoop, reel it back. So get a Crit Camp shirt. Show off your awesome. Okay, I'm done. Just get a Crit Camp shirt. You'll look cool like all the cool kids.
Yeah.
They're right there, teespring.com, so Crit Camp. The alerts won't be happening live on the stream because Teespring, well, that's not Teespring's fault. It's just our alert system for the shirt has been wonky. So if you grab a shirt, say you did in chat, and we'll give you a hype. And then on Thursday, like I said, we're doing Dark Souls. We're continuing this awesome game on Thursday, and we'll be front page of Twitch, guys.
Yeah, and by Monday, May 25th, he means Thursday, May 25th.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah. Damn it! Oh, so lame.
You have to run these by Robo first, dude. Didn't Robo say that he wanted to be our editor?
Yeah. Okay, so Thursday, May 25th, guys, we'll be doing not only the sub giveaway, we'll be playing Dark Souls again. Oh, here we go. Storm Legacy. Right here.
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
Oh wow! Game coaching Sissy has given me over the years.
Thank you so much.
He is a sissy.
I have given you over the years. I'm assuming that's. Wait, is that you, Danny?
Oh, Danny boy.
Okay.
Yeah, it is Danny. We've played some HOTS with him. He got my next level play in. He got to see how to play HOTS for me.
Dude, thanks, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks for the bits, man. Thanks for supporting the channel. Storm Legacy. You can check him out, I believe, at twitch.com/Storm Legacy, right?
Yep. He also, he was joking earlier about my evasion tanking, because the first game we played with Danny, I was playing the assassin and just failed like 3 dodge rolls in a row, and it just immediately ended. It was hilarious.
Yeah, if you guys dig HOTS coverage and good stuff like that, there it is. Just through the link in chat, twitch.tv/Storm Legacy. What up, buddy? We've played with him. He gets the next level plays here. But it's good to see you. Thanks for the support. But other than that, join us Thursday. We'll do the giveaway. We're going to play this, and we'll be front page of Twitch representing the tabletop community. So come on out. Show your support for the tabletop streaming community on Twitch. We're also part of the Tabletop Gaming Network team. Welcome to the Camp Doomflower Games. It's good to have you following the channel.
Follow.
And we'd love for people like you to come out and join us that day and support it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be teaching. We're going to be playing some more Dark Souls and just having a good time. So enough of the mumbo jumbo. Wow, what are you drinking? Let's get into some gameplay.
I am drinking a mango LaCroix.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
What does it taste?
Delicious.
Give me a taste. Give me the taste. What you're thinking? That's been my favorite as of late.
You know, you said it was your favorite. Yeah. Casey really likes it.
Yeah.
I'm not into it, I don't think. I don't know. Something. There's a weird aftertaste I'm having.
See, I said the opposite. I thought it didn't have as much of an aftertaste, so I was digging it.
But I'm also like really into just the lime, which is a more subtle flavor of LaCroix. This one is actually the most flavorful LaCroix that I've had. I think this one has like a lot of flavor. I think.
There you go.
And I don't know, maybe that's it. Who knows?
There you go. Maddie, what will you be drinking tonight?
I don't know, man. I wish somebody would hand me something to drink.
Okay.
Oh my god.
We're physics.
Is this a LaCroix?
LaCroix. Oh, Matt's got himself a LaCroix.
Yes.
Yes. What is that?
Oh, I love it.
LaCroix.
That's the grapefruit, dude.
You got the grapefruit. And give it a sip.
Pamplemousse.
Let us know. Does it have oak tannins? Let us know. You're a connoisseur of flavor.
It has biff tannins, but
Biff
tannins.
tannins.
Oh,
no.
This guy. Hey, well played, sir. Well played. Well played, biff tannins. Nice. All right. Well, I'll be joining you guys. I'll grab another one from Lyle over here because he passed these to me. I'll be drinking the Curate. I'm next level LaCroix. So I've got the skinnier can, the Curate. This is the fancy stuff when you're making the big bucks with all them bits.
How many crits do I have to spend to upgrade to that tier of LaCroix?
I don't know. You have to roll a lot more crits to earn this kind of LaCroix. So I'll be drinking new flavor from it's pineapple strawberry flavor. I had one earlier. It's pretty good. It's actually, this might be a new favorite, Lyle.
Oh, pineapple strawberry?
It's got a good flavor to it. It's the Curate brand, you know. And what are you guys drinking in chat? We hope you're staying innocent and refreshed with us. Grab a nice LaCroix and join us for a nice game of Dark Souls, the board game. All right, let's get into this, guys. Let's rock and roll. Let's talk a little bit about what we're looking at here as the build goes on. So we've got 4 base characters, right, Matt? Mm-hmm. Okay, we start with 4 base characters, a warrior, an assassin. We've got a herald.
Yep.
Harold.
A herald, yeah.
Harold.
A guy named Harold. We've got a guy named Harold and a knight. Matt, break down the classes just like real quick.
Okay, so
we're looking at the warrior right now.
So the classes, these are all ripped from the original choices in Dark Souls. So these are 4 of the 10, I believe, in Dark Souls 3. The other 6 are actually going to be coming in expansion. The basic breakdown, what they excel at is the warrior is the only character who, I guess if we look at the board here, you can see that in the top left you have their once per spark ability. So one time either before you rest or die, you can use the top left ability, which if you look to the right of that, there's a little pendant. You flip that to say you've used it. Mm-hmm. The warrior's ability lets him do an AoE attack on a node, so that's his special thing. So that's what that is. His deal is that he's like a bruiser. If you know like MOBA terms, he can take a little bit of damage. He can take higher damage than usual, but he can also dish a decent amount of damage. So his role is kind of like moderate tanky, moderate damage.
Okay.
If you also look to the right over there, I don't know if you want me to do it this way, but we have that rusted coin token that's going to be in the middle right of the board. That represents your luck roll. You can use this also once per spark, and it will let you reroll any die, either offensive or defensive. It is the only token that you can get back, not by resting. You can spend a soul to get it back. So that is your most flexible token. That's that one. The bottom middle is your SS Flask. At any point in time, only on your turn, you can chug this and clear all your cubes. Real important, because it's it's very easy to not make the right choice there, and I have not made the right choice many times. And finally, the last 2 tokens you're going to see, the one in the middle with the skull, that's the aggro token. That's who the enemies are pissed at. It starts on a player of your choice when you first walk in a room, and then after that, it goes on whomever last acted. And in the top right, you have the first player token. That's always going to get handed around clockwise, so that will always progress, and that person's always going to be the first one to attack, but not necessarily be attacked. So that's the warrior and all the token breakdowns, and then I will...
Just kind of like, just because it's the first time seeing the player board, maybe people don't 100% know. On the left, and I'll clarify a little bit, on the left is our gear grid. So as you can see there, you've got 2 one-handed weapons plus their upgrades. You've got an offhand and a main hand, whatever. Then you've got like kind of in the middle there, this middle section is where you can store in your back pocket, in a sense, an item with its upgrades. Those are those 2 slots below each card. And then you've got your armor with upgrade slots. So those, just to be clear, because this was kind of confusing to me, I was like, oh, I carry my weapons off to the sides and all 3 weapons. No, you can carry 1 weapon in each hand or 1 item in each hand. That's one-handed.
And then like one's on your back or something.
And then one on your back. Those slots underneath are for the upgrade cards we can add over time. And the upgrades stay with a weapon. So they will move no matter what. You can't remove upgrades from weapons, correct? or gear.
And
no, you can remove it from armor. You cannot remove it from weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Remove from armor, not remove. And then right here at the bottom, on the bottom right, there's a little chart which is basically your stats. And so we all start, and it's all filled in on the base column right here. We all have these base stats, and each class has a different set of numbers, better for their class. And then as you start to spend souls, you can upgrade to the different tiers. So to upgrade from base to tier 1, you spend 2 souls per character per ability, attribute actually. And then from tier 1 to tier 2, you have to spend 4 souls, and then it's like, is it 6 or 8 souls?
It's 8 souls from tier 2.
It's 8 souls from tier 2 to tier 3.
And those numbers differ a little bit if you're using campaign rules. They're actually higher because the campaigns
in the middle of California.
But yeah, we're only going to be using the 248 for this game. And just to give you guys a really quick example involving what Lyle just said there, if you look at the northern armor, you can see 4 stat lines. You'll see the flexing with the 16. That's showing that you need 16 strength to equip it. You need 8 dex, which warrior has 9, so he's good. And then there's no intelligence or faith requirement. So that's how that's going to work.
Yep. Cool. And at the very, very bottom right is our health and stamina meter. And so basically, your health is red cubes that we fill in from the right to the left. And stamina will be black cubes that we fill in from the left to the right. So it's a shared thing. And as soon as all of those 10 slots are filled in with black, any combination of black and red cubes, then you die. And so basically, obviously, when you take damage, that's when you put the red boxes in, the red cubes. And we use stamina to do things like move extra or attack and do that kind of thing. So that's what stamina is about.
Yeah.
All right.
And if at any point those 2 lines cross?
No, just meet.
Or meet.
Yeah, if they meet. Yeah.
If they meet.
And in this game, if you die, you all die. One person dies, everyone dies. So there's no sacrificing a person for the team. If somebody dies, we lose a spark and we reset everything.
So there's kind of a brief overview of the player card, including the warrior class. We mentioned some others, so I'll just click over here. Here's the Herald. Matt, you want to talk about the Herald briefly?
The Herald, his once per spark ability is that he is able to remove 2 stamina, which at first might sound kind of confusing because you're like, why is it stamina instead of health? Well, it's because in this game, your stamina is also your health. Because as we said, if that bar fills up in any way, you die.
Yep.
So him healing 2 stamina off of every character is fantastic. So there are cards that do straight up heals, and they are even more powerful, but that's his deal. His primary stats will be mostly faith as his main stat, and if I remember right, strength and some intelligence come into play.
Cool.
Yep.
That's the Herald. Lyle will be playing the Herald, our healer. Healing.
Yep. Harold. Famous.
Herald the Herald. Okay.
Yep. Oh, Chris will be playing the warrior, I believe.
Oh, yes. I'll be Warwick the warrior.
And the knight here, this is my buddy Ron's personal favorite, and somebody who really is arguably the best character in the game.
So it's fist and tooth all day right now.
He's he's just fist and tooth knight. This guy's great. His once per spark ability, just after you get to after a roll happens, you can roll an extra blue dice. So it's like that kind of oh shit button. I've got to survive. His primary stats are going to be strength, and I think he dabbles a bit in faith and dexterity, but he can tank better than anyone else out the gate.
Yeah, I think our first thing during our little test plays is Lyle and I realized that I was the warrior, Lyle was the herald, and I felt like I was the closest thing to a tank, and I was sitting here going,
we were just getting beat.
I'm using my stamina to dodge, duck, dodge, dip, do whatever, and I was like, I'm going to die. I'm dead man. I can't take hits. I can't take 5 damage. Like what? Like whoops. So there you go, guys. We'll be showing the inventories and stuff, but there's also one more class, the assassin. I don't have the card up, but Matt, you want to mention what the assassin's?
Yeah, sure. The assassin is the one that I play most often. He's also the one who tends to be the reason that when you finally lose, it's because the assassin failed a dodge roll. The assassin's deal is that he starts with dodge dice, and when you're attacked in this game, you can either block it with physical dice, in which case you reduce the damage by that much, or you can try to dodge it. If you succeed in dodging, you literally negate all the damage, but if you fail, you take all of it. So the assassin can mitigate the most damage in the game, but if he fails that roll once at a crucial time, you lose. So I have never played Sans and Assassin yet, so we're going to see how this goes.
All right.
Oh, and I'm sorry, his once per spark ability is that after you successfully dodge, you can backstab an enemy by going and doing an attack at no stamina cost on one of your weapons.
Oh,
Which is pretty. That's pretty.
Thanks,
awesome.
man.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. Those are the 4 base starting characters. We'll be getting more in Wave 2, Wave 3, stuff like that. And we're really excited. Really excited for the additional items to be coming, and we'll talk about those as they come in, and we'll play this game more often and have some fun. So let's get into like how the board game's going to play. What do you guys say? Here we go.
Yeah.
Good, man.
Revealing the board, guys. Welcome to Dark Souls. Oh, we should have done this as we walked into the new zone. We passed through the
fog.
Yeah.
Oh my God! We
right.
explored a new zone.
We explored the new zone.
Yes. So this is the basic setup of the board. At the very bottom left is what is the bonfire tile, and that's basically sort of home base. That's where we end up going back to if we need to rest. If we die, we'll end up back there. That's where you set up the treasure cards. That's where your soul cache is going to be, and that's where your armor is going to be to upgrade weapons and things like that. And so right here at the very bottom left corner of the overlay, you'll see the top number that says 0, that's our soul cache. So that's as many souls that we have sort of obtained. And the number 4 by the fire right there is going to be a spark count. And so basically we lose if that spark count goes down to 0. And every time we rest at the bonfire to regain health and flip all of our tokens back to their ready state, it moves down by 1. If we die, it moves down by 1. So we have to complete the encounter before the spark gets down to 0, basically. So we have 4 resets almost to try again. If we do rest at the bonfire, any place that we've explored or any encounter that we have done gets flipped back over, and then we have to re-encounter it. So just like Dark Souls, the video game style. The other tiles are where we do encounters. So you'll see a card face down. And basically, when we explore a new space, we flip that card. It tells us how to set up that board with enemies, with possible traps, with possible terrain things that are happening. And basically, once you're in an encounter, you can't leave it until you die or they die. When they die and you beat the encounter, you get rewards like souls, which you can use to upgrade stuff yourself, get weapons, that kind of thing. And if you die, then you get reset to the bonfire and you have to redo that encounter.
Right. Matt, let's explain what we're going to be. So to set up the game of Dark Souls here and how we know what encounter cards to put on each tile, you have encounter decks. You have one that's a 1 soul difficulty, a 2, and a major difficulty, whatever, encounter. How do we know how to set those up?
Dude, well, what you do is you pick your mini boss right off the bat.
Oh.
So we picked the gargoyle. Now, all of the cards have been misprinted. So if you look to the middle left, that sign in the middle left, the skull with the crown on it, is the sign of a main boss.
It's not.
They're all in. This is a mini boss.
This is a mini boss.
So just to give you an idea of what all these stats lay out, the top left is you're going to see this also. Well, maybe it'd be better to show that on the other characters. So for the idea of this boss, if you look in the bottom left, you'll see 3 1-soul encounters, 1 2-soul encounters, and 0 level 3 encounters. So the way you set up a dungeon is you do the lowest level encounters as close as you can, and the highest encounter as far as you can.
From the bonfire tile.
Yeah, from the bonfire tile.
The number. Oh yeah. Well, we'll deal with more with the boss's explanation a little later, but you'll see some of those other numbers deal with a little later on.
Right. Yeah. So that's basically how the encounter's set up. The boss encounter happens as a separate encounter altogether, guys. As soon as we reach, I know I've kind of got this zoomed in for you guys, but you can see there's a certain number of tiles. You kind of shuffle these major tiles to even draw the ones you want, and then place them around the bonfire tile. You can see over there the fog gate. And I've got a little sneak. It's a little trick over there. What's that giant mini, Heidi? I don't know. It might be the gargoyle mini, but you won't know until we make it to that fog gate. But that white gate at the top of that tile is the fog gate, and that's where we're trying to get to. Now, as Matt described, we place the 1 soul encounters closer to the starting bonfire tile, and then the more difficult ones as we get close to the fog gate. So the 2 difficulties on that one, and these are all 1 level encounters. Just to show a visual of what Matt was describing. We'll describe more about the boss card as we get to the boss.
Yeah.
Now, Matt, you started going into a little bit about the enemy cards, and you want to describe the.
Sure.
The numbers.
Do you want to walk into a room first and then see what spawns, or do you want me to just go over them right now?
Let's do that. That's probably more
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's explain during the encounter.
Okay, so let's start this game up, guys. Let's play some Dark Souls. Let's rock and roll.
Yep. So the very first thing we do is we're going to pick one of the two tiles adjacent to us of our choice and walk in. That's the very first decision you make. So what are you guys feeling, north or east?
We all just kind of decide it's not necessarily a first player, right?
Yeah, there is no first player yet.
Let's see. Well, they're all one level.
Yep.
So maybe we should just go directly. Oh, so we want to gear up a little bit, right? We do sort of. We don't want to be pusses and just run to the boss, right?
No, I mean that's not being a puss. That's being suicidal.
Okay, let's just go north. Let's go north. Let's go north.
Sounds north.
Wall.
Okay, sounds good.
So we
first thing is
the card, right?
You first flip the card.
Okay, let's flip the card, guys.
And,
We're entering this.
And we can show you what's on the card. So if you look closely, there aren't going to be any traps in this room. If there were traps, it'd be in the bottom middle. There'd be two yellow arrows meeting. The top, you'll see two icons. This is actually a very simple layout. The top red sword shows you what's on that. The cross sword shows you what's on that. And the purple icon shows you what's on there. So we got, looks like 2 barrels and 3 enemies.
Yeah, so, 2 barrels, 3 enemies. And so I'll set it up here. And what Matt's describing are these icons. I know this one's a little blurry on the camera, guys, but you can probably see it here. You've got these crosses, what he was talking about here, the purple circles, and then the yellow nodes. And this tells you exactly what to put on those nodes. So out of those, I'll start placing the characters. Maybe you can start talking about the enemies. I've got one sword bro.
Yep. So the first enemies that we're going to see are going to be the hollow crossbowman and the hollow soldier.
Yeah. So we've got one.
These are the most common ones for the level 1 room. So if you look in the very top left, that number indicates the order the enemy is activated in. So it always goes highest to lowest. So if there's a sentinel in the room, it goes first. If there's a crossbow hollow in the room, it goes last. The number in the top right is how much health they have. That's how much damage you deal to kill them. So 4 out of the 6 enemies will die with 1 damage. The large hollow soldier and sentinel take more than 1. The icon in the middle right is their icon on the card. The icon in the middle left is the range of their attack. So the crossbow hollow and the Silver Knight Great Bowman, they have infinite range because they can shoot the whole room. The hollow soldier and the Silver Knight Swordsman, they both need to be on your space, range 0. Mm-hmm. The middle right number is how many successful dodge rolls you need to make to succeed. So they're all 1, except for the Silver Knight Swordsman, who's 2. We're not going to be using a lot of dodge, probably, in case we happen to find gear, because that's the assassin's deal, but it might come up. In the middle, you have defenses. The thing on the left is how much damage is automatically blocked from physical. The number in the right is how much damage is automatically blocked from magical. In general, things take more damage from magicals, so something to keep in mind. And that's the easier part. the final thing, and I don't know, I guess to give you an example, we can maybe go and start moving the hollow swordsman, but basically what that's telling us is the thing on the left is going to be the way it moves, and the thing on the right is going to be the way it attacks most of the time. There are some exceptions, but generally it's going to be move and attack. And so on all these cards right here, you can see that. So the only weirder one is a large hollow soldier, which we'll get into when we get to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So there you go, guys. So that describes kind of what we're looking at on the card. I know it's a little blurry, like I said up here. We're going to do our best to kind of like get better at this, but here you go, like I described. We had the one dude came up here on the one sword. That's the swordsman. We have 2 bowmen right on the double swords on this tile right there.
Is it the other way around?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So it's 1 swordsman on the top, 2 bowmen on the bottom.
Yep.
Okay.
And then 2 barrels.
2 barrels. Okay. And
not
the
a
deal
trap.
with the barrels, guys, is usually you can move onto an adjacent node easily. You can, but with the barrels thing is you have to spend an extra stamina to move to that spot. And then once you do, then you break the barrel, and then it doesn't do that again.
Yep. Okay, so let's do this. So we now move on, and now we can choose what nodes based on the door we're entering we would like to start on.
Yep. Well, and the first thing we also have to do is pick who kicked open the door. That's the person who has the aggro token.
Right.
Because the enemies always go first. So this decision can change every round. Then after that, the characters always activate in order. So
probably
given the fact that we have 2 ranged characters
that have infinite range.
Yeah. That's usually going to be most of the time you'll see the knight take aggro first. The only exception is if he's going first, because that would mean he'd take 2 hits in a row. So because this is our first turn, we can decide who goes first. So I'll walk in and take aggro. So that means I'll go into the middle node.
The silver base is the knight, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm giving So I'm giving him the skull aggro token right there on his portrait.
Okay. And then you two can, and the other guys, they can share my node. They can be on different nodes.
Oh, we can share the node off the bat. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yep. We knew that. Yeah.
As far as enemies, as far as nodes go, there's a 3-character limit on nodes. If at any point in time a 4th character would enter, the players choose what gets shoved off. So right now, we could all start in the middle one. And if you look at these enemies, they don't attack in AoE. The Silver Knight Swordsman and the Silver Knights, they will attack in AoE. So us standing together is not a bad thing right now. Right. So yeah, you guys can stand wherever you want. I guess
because of these hollows, I mean, they're going to shoot you. They're going to aim at you.
They're going to shoot me and back off because that's what
furthest back one. He moves forward 1 towards you, but he won't get to you.
Right. So, I mean, I think starting on the middle circle or the right circle, because they're going to move up away from me. So if you guys don't, want to save stamina?
Yeah, I'm gonna start on the bottom right node, I think.
Oh, I was thinking of going there too. If they're going to move this way, is that the first? No, they can go right here, right? That's the first.
They can go right there, yeah.
No, they can't go onto a barrel.
Oh, you're right. They're going to be forced. Okay, that's perfect.
They're going to go to one of those
so
two.
I'll go here with you, Lyle.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a suggestion who I think we should have attack first. I think our warrior is a great option because the warrior starts with the few items in the game that can do AoE.
Yeah, but I can use my stamina. Oh, it's going to be great. Okay, I know what I'm doing.
So does that mean, so because you kicked open the door, Matt, do you get the first player token or
no.
So Chris will get it because he's the first one to actually activate.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is
what.
So here's my next level play. Here's my next level play. I'm going to go. You get a free move.
Wait. No. The enemies always go first.
Us, huh?
Okay. Yeah, they always go first.
So Matt,
now we're going to go to the first enemy. So if you go look at the enemy cards real quick, we can run that down super fast. So the thing in the back left, I think it's at the very edge of the camera, that's a hollow sword soldier. So if we look at his card, what it shows you is it shows a D-pad like a PlayStation, right? So what it's saying, if it's in the up thing, it's saying it's going to move, and the black circle means towards the closest character. The enemy will always go towards the closest character if he is equidistant to a person who has the aggro token and who doesn't. He'll go towards a person with aggro. And if he's equidistant to 2 people who don't have the aggro token, he'll go to who has the higher threat. Our characters have one more stat on the boards we skipped, but yeah, we can get to that later. But basically, the knight's the highest taunt, so generally they're going to be going for me unless one of the other dudes is aggro. So the hollow soldier is going to move up 1 space towards the closest person, and then he is going to swing at a person he can legally hit for 4 physical damage at the closest person. So he's not going to be able to get to us either turn. So he is a 5. The crossbow hollows are 2. So he's going to go first. And we can pick which way he goes if there's difference. But otherwise, he's going to the closest person. So I think, going down right 1 just to get him closer to us is good.
He can't. Does this? Do we have to factor this in, or just factor it in as a general node? I think it would just be...
we do factor it in. It's equal.
Yeah, you factor it in as a way to get there.
Like 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. So
it should be the same.
It could go either way.
It can go either way.
And you guys, we always walk on the nodes in this. It's going to look kind of weird at first because some nodes look closer than the others, the diagonal ones, but they are considered the same distance for gameplay.
Yeah, it's like
so now, that's the end of the knight's turn. He's done everything he's going to do. Now we go to the crossbow hollows. So the crossbow hollows, the first thing they do is they actually step 1 away from the person with aggro. That's what the skull means.
Yep.
So
we could actually send them different directions, but...
But hold on. You are getting ahead of yourself to something important. Only move 1 of them. They only go 1 at a time because lots of things can change. So generally you can fast forward and make things a little simpler, but there are certain occasions you can't.
Right.
So so this guy will back off from the person with aggro, and then he'll shoot at the person with aggro for 3 damage. And that little sun symbol means it's magical. So this is where we're going to go. He's shooting at me right now for magical. So we're going to go to my gear. And we look at my gear. We look at all of my gear, and if you look at the stats, the bottom left number is physical defense. The second from the left is magical defense. The third from the left is how many dodge dice it provides. And the fourth from the left is upgrade slots, which will come up later. Finally, for weapons, Well, let's just leave it at that for now. We'll go to weapons and you guys go. So for me, I'm going to be rolling a single black die for defense because this is a magical attack. That's all I get.
Yeah, and he's getting that black die, guys, from
what?
Nope.
Sorry.
He's getting that. He's getting that black die from his knight armor. So it's the second from the left. It says it's 1 in black. So yep, 1 black die.
Yep. There's 4 dice in the game. There's black, which suck. There's blue, which are better. There's orange, which are great. And then there's the dodge die, which is green and doesn't have anything to do with damage other than stopping it. So I roll 1 black die. These guys are shooting me
to see what you block.
Yep. And I block 1 of it. So I take 2 physical damage. So
it goes.
Go to the card. Pop, pop.
2 damage to Maddie.
I gave it to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Then,
first damage of the game, guys.
It's happening. Now the next guy backs off from me, and he's going to do exactly the same thing. So we could split them up, but we don't want to because, Chris, you're going second.
Yeah, and he's got...
I'm going to do my thing. Yep. I'm going to do my jive. Cross that bridge when we get there. All right, Maddie, so same thing?
Same exact thing. Same block.
Oh, nails you for 3.
Nothing.
If I had dodge dice, I could choose to block or dodge.
You have no dodge.
The knight doesn't have any dodge dice.
And the dodge are the third stat at the bottom of each card, guys, where it has the little swipe symbol. That would be the dodge. So Matt has no dodge dice.
Yeah, no dodge dice.
And that is the end of the enemy turn. And so now we move on to the player turn.
Who's going to go first? And we were saying I'm going to be the first to attack as the Warwick the Warrior.
Now, because he's attacking now, doesn't the aggro token move to him?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
Beginning of the turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So he goes.
So,
all right,
he goes. And usually, guys, you gain 2 stamina at the beginning of your activation, but since he hasn't used any yet, nothing really happens.
Yeah. So
I get to move 1 space for free for 0 stamina.
And actually,
and
at the beginning, you get a free switch up your gear if you want, right? And then I don't have any gear to switch up, so it doesn't matter. And then I move 1 space for free. I can spend additional stamina and move additional spaces and run. But I don't need to, so I move my 1 space for free. And now I'm looking at my axe, my battle axe. If I want to expel 2 stamina, if I can take 2 stamina, I can roll 2 black dice and hit everyone on the node.
That's what that little circle symbol means.
Yeah. So basically, his axe, guys, really quick, has 2 different attack types. So the one says 0, and then it says 2 in a hexagon. So that means he can spend 0 stamina to roll 2 black dice, or he can spend 2 stamina to roll 2 black dice, and it does an AOE, and he'll do that attack to every person in that node.
That's what that little circle with the thingy means. Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to expel that. I'm going to take the 2 stamina, hit their lot, throw 2 stamina on me.
I got it.
Now, when I hit these guys, just so everyone knows, with the enemies, their armor, they have 1 physical resist, and then their health is 1. So I have to hit them both for 2. Now, when I roll, Matt, and this is one thing to clarify, when I roll the 2 dice here, I'm doing that damage to both of them. I don't have to roll twice for each enemy, right?
Yeah, you just roll the damage once, and it hits everybody in the node for that much.
Right. But, I mean, even if I was doing my no stamina, and I was rolling the 2 dice, do I have to roll for each enemy? Or no, I would only be attacking 1 enemy.
Yeah, you'd only be attacking 1. So you choose who you were attacking before you rolled.
All right, so I have to roll at least 2.
Yep.
All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. First big roll.
Oh my God, 2 blanks.
Okay, that sucks.
Wow. Okay.
All right,
that's cool.
It happened. Now, if he wanted, he could spend his luck token here. But on the black dice, I think there's only 1 or 2 sides. So the odds aren't great. But hey, man, if you're feeling salty and you want to use your luck token, that's up to you.
Yeah. So everyone's saying they're a little confused. Wait. Yeah. You understand that I just failed? Yeah. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, want us to clarify, definitely ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, Doomflower's right. Everyone, we got the best camp on Twitch. You guys know that. And ask. We're kind of just describing the stats on the cards we're looking at, guys. So in that case, I'm just rolling the 2 black hexagons. There's actually a black die, and that references how many of that black dice you roll, if that helps at all. I got to roll 2 black dice for my little attack there with my battle axe, and I failed, so it meant nothing. Now it's their turn.
So now Chris has the aggro token, so the first thing that's going to happen is that Hollow Soldier is going to try to move 1 closer to him, so that's just a direct line. Boom.
Yep.
He still can't hit anyone, so he doesn't do anything. Now the 2 Hollow Knights, they back off 1 at a time and shoot. In this case, yeah, he can back them both off because we know that nothing's weird happening.
One place to go, right?
Yeah, they only have one place to go. So he can take 2 shots, and for the warrior, he has the same magical defense as the knight. It's just 1 black die.
So I can actually dodge if I wanted to, right?
You do actually have 1 dodge die.
Yeah, I could actually dodge. I mean,
so the way
range. So one guy attacks me, I can dodge that, right? And then if a guy attacks me, I can take another stamina and dodge again.
Yep. Dodge, the way it works is that you pay a stamina, then you roll. Whether you succeed or not, you can move 1 space or you can stay still.
Okay. I'm gonna dodge the first time. I have a next level play I'm going for here.
Okay.
Well, wait.
I'm ready.
No, I don't. I'm not going to do that because I don't get to activate again now, right? It's now going to be someone else's turn. So I'm not.
It'll be my turn.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to roll the block.
Okay.
So I get one dice,
One black.
right? I have one
black
armor.
die.
One
Northern
black die.
armor
That's
is
it, or do I get 2? I have my shield.
This is
a magical attack.
Oh,
so
magical attack. All right, I only have 1
That's
magic.
why these hollow soldiers are actually kind of a pain.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, the magic is the second number on the bottom of my armor card down there in the circle. So you got the shield, that would be a physical attack modifier, and then I've got the circle, which is the magic. So that's the only one I have, 1 black die on the armor, if you look at the northern armor.
Yeah, Daft, the confusion is the aggro token always goes on you when your turn starts, but for the very first time you walk into the room, you can decide who kicked in the door. So only the very first turn, because the enemies activate first, you can pick whomever you want to have aggro. After that, the aggro will rotate with whomever's turn it is.
Okay. So I take 1,
so you took
2
2 damage.
2 damage, and then the second one at me. I take all 3.
Damage.
Damn it, dude.
And see, what Doomflower is saying is that's the reason they let you decide who kicked in the door, because being attacked twice is generally fatal, so that's why you can have somebody else take aggro besides the person who's going first.
Right. Gotcha. Like we could have said, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
so
I just took a bunch of damage.
Chris, that was really bad. That was real bad for us.
Yeah.
So this is where Lyle has to decide what he wants to do. Lyle's weapon, if you look at it, he actually the Herald starts with the ranged 1 weapon. So that's unique to him as far as starting weapons go.
Spear,
you see
everyone.
that in the top left.
Top left corner. Looks like a swipey bit.
Yep.
Swipey bit.
So I can attack from 1 node away, basically.
Yep. And in this game, you can always attack, then move in whichever order you want, but you can't interrupt your movement with an attack. So this means that Lyle could actually attack and then move somewhere after.
Yeah. But nobody's in range of me to actually attack. So
you can move and attack this, bro. Or these guys.
I almost feel like the
bowmen
soldiers are worse right now. Yeah.
So I think I'm going to move up to where Chris is and share that node, and then I'm going to attack with my battle axe. Or not my battle axe.
Spear.
My spear. But so I have 2 options here with my spear. I either for 0 stamina, I can roll 1 black die, and basically the symbol that you see there means I can't attack anybody in my own zone, in my own node. I can only attack somebody like from a node away.
That's what the circle with the 0 and a cross through it means.
And the other thing I can do is spend 3 stamina, which is pretty expensive, to roll 1 black die, but I'll get +1 on that roll. So it's just tough because I know I'm going to get attacked by everything.
You could take. You could almost
die. I can almost die. So if I spend the stamina, I could almost die from everything when I get hit.
You can always dodge too. You've got dodge ability.
6, yeah.
It's a 33% chance to kill them with 0 stamina, and it's like a 66 to kill them with
the +1.
3 stamina attack.
Yeah.
So that's where the tough part is.
This I don't actually know which one I want to do, if I want to actually spend my stamina or not.
I think you should, because you
get 2 back.
Oh, well, you're also going to be in a bad spot. No, I'd say don't do it.
No.
Just roll the dice. I think just roll the die.
Roll the 1, try to kill one of them off.
Yeah.
So you're attacking the bowman.
Yep.
Okay. Bowman, you need at least a 2. Needs at least a 2, guys. Here he goes. He whips it out. Sword. It's kind of a sword, right?
It's a spear.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So since that that hollow crossbowman or crossbow hollow has a 1 defense,
he blocked it.
It negates. Yeah, it blocks it.
Chink.
Yep. And so this is things are starting to.
Things are starting to look real bad, guys.
Yeah.
All right, whoops! I have the aggro token.
Now he has aggro, and he's first the hollow soldier is gonna walk up onto their spot because Lyle has aggro, so he is within one space. He's gonna swing at him for 4 physical damage.
Yep.
So he just hits him.
He hits him, and he can either physically block or try to dodge.
So I have 2 black dice. Since this is physical damage now, I either have 2 black dice I can use to block, or 1 green dice to use to dodge.
And you need 1 to avoid. And just so everyone sees, on each enemy, it says what you need to avoid. So the hollow soldier on the right middle over there, you see a 1 with a swoopy little arrow. That means you need at least 1 dodge die to be a success.
Yeah.
You know what, Doom? I don't know if you take it before or after your activation, but at the moment it doesn't matter because the enemies don't do anything in the middle of your turn at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's either going to be you just get it when you're done going for now, and I'd have to look up if it was the beginning or end of your turn.
Okay, I'm going to roll 2 black dice to block this thing.
Okay, so you need to block how much damage?
4 damage.
4 damage, so you need at least 4 to take nothing. All right, here we go. Goes for the block. Blocks 3 of it. That's not bad.
So I only take 1 damage. That's not bad.
That's good news.
Okay, and now the crossbow hollows, they move 1 space away from me, and yep, and they each fire at me for 3.
So you
and
get
I have
to dodge
1.
2 black?
Yeah, I only get 1. I only get 1 black die for blocking.
Magic, right?
Yeah, it's magical.
Attack. Okay.
Yep.
On 1, you took 1 hit.
Okay.
Nice, very nice.
That's good. And
Yep.
the other one?
Do the other one.
Take 1 hit.
Okay, that's
Take
awesome.
1 hit. Okay, cool.
That changes what I'm gonna do. That's good.
Cool. All right.
That's
so
really good.
So then that's
Now-
their activation. Now it's Matt's turn. We're bringing out
Right.
Kunai.
So before I was gonna walk up to the hollow soldier because I didn't want it beating on you guys. But now let's go to the character cards. You can see how the knight has a sword in the middle that says 10. That's my taunt. The herald's I believe is 8.
It's right to the left of his knight name.
Oh crap! Actually, oh no, the herald's is really low. It's 4. Crap. That actually might change it. Chris. So right now, if I'm not on their node, it's going to go for Chris because it's the closest person to the highest threat.
Yeah.
And so, what is your health at right now? Yours is at.
I have like 3 left.
Okay, so I wanted to go for a hollow crossbowman, and if they were going to swing at Lyle, I would have. But since it's going to swing at Chris, I'm going to actually have to walk up into the same node with him.
You got to try to. So you're gonna
Or
run.
I could do. Actually, I'm going to do a next level play.
Like,
This is
Oh,
actually.
watch out! Watch out!
Okay, give me the board. I'm going to do something just because it's wacky, but I think it'll help. I am going to spend. God, this is going to cost me a lot of stamina.
Yeah, 1, 2
All
to
right,
get there.
I'm going to move 1 towards you guys, a second to walk onto your square, which is going to shove 1 person off. I'm going to shove Chris off to the above me.
Oh, damn!
Oh, we
Then-
reached the push. Push it.
I'm going to
Push it,
spend
Push it.
two more stamina
Holy crap!
to walk left and then north.
So you can keep running. So basically, technically, this is called run.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't like that I have to do this, but I think that
So you
It
ran
could
up
work
there
out.
and pushed him off.
yeah. Then I'm spending 2 more stamina to go left and then north into the spot with the crossbowman.
All right, so that was all your movement.
No. Me, the Silver Knight.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Silver Knight. Silver
Yeah.
base.
Silver base. Okay.
Silver pants. Silver pants.
Now I literally can't do my 4 strength attack because it will kill me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my 0 attack, which is 1 blue die on these idiots.
So
Well, on one of these idiots.
he's whipping
On
out
one
the
of these.
longsword. Longsword.
Yep.
He needs at least a 2.
1 blue die.
Okay, here we go. Whips it out. Gets it.
Okay.
Got him. Got
Yep.
him.
That's 1 damage blocked and 1 damage to his health.
That's
So
a-
I killed. Okay. So normally,
I'm gonna give people the credit
every
for that.
other circumstance, I would
Good kill.
say that right here, it's probably good to drink your Estus flask. However, because of my spark and because I have my rusted coin, I'm gonna gamble, and I'm going to assume between those 2 tokens because we don't want to burn our tokens. Because if we burn our tokens, we don't get it back till we rest. So I'm gonna stop right there, and we're gonna hope. So, the silver crossbowmen. I'm sorry. So it's gonna be their turn.
Yep. So he's gonna attack me.
Hollow. No, the Hollow's gonna attack Lyle.
Yeah. That's why Lyle. Sorry, he's on the tile with Lyle. Right.
That was the whole point of that move.
Right.
So he's going to stab at Lyle for 4 physical damage, and because Lyle's tanking so well so far, he's a much safer bet.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So roll 2 black dice. I'm gonna block it.
Yeah. He's got the best D out of all of us right now, with his 2 black dice.
No, it's just because I'm taking physical damage.
You roll better.
Right.
I actually have the best defense.
Yeah.
For physical.
So 2 black dice. All
right. I don't recover 2 stamina. Dragon. I don't recover 2 stamina because I didn't have any when I started the turn.
Yeah, you gain stamina at the beginning of your turn. So if you had spent nothing, then you gain nothing.
So here is the big roll right here. This is where this crossbowman is going to shoot at me. So he's going to back off.
He's going to shoot at the guy with the aggro coin, which would be Maddie.
Yeah, he's going to back off first, and then he's going to hit him for 3 magical damage.
Yep. So roll me that 2 on the black die, please.
The black die, okay.
1 black die, yep.
1 black die, and you go 2. Oh!
All right, you got it. You got the 2.
Got it.
Okay, then I don't have to spend any tokens. I'll take 1 health, and I'll go down to 1 hit point. We're okay now because.
Oh my god, your board looks so bad, dude.
Yeah.
Well, they're not gonna. Hopefully, you guys should kill them before it even gets back to my turn. So that's my hope.
That's the plan.
So now we go to Chris's turn.
Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going.
So hold on, Chris. You get the aggro token. You gain 2 stamina.
Yeah.
You can shifty around your inventory, and now you can go. Yep.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move down and beat on this bro with Lyle. I'm going to move to south 1, and then I'm going to roll my my 1 die or my 2 die. I get 2 black die on my battle axe.
Yes.
And I need to get 2 damage. Here we go.
Yep.
Come on, whipping out that battle axe. I need a battle axe sound. Oh, it's a battle axe. Yes.
Nice, you got him.
Does 3 damage. Yes, that's a.
Are you playing sound effects that we can't hear?
Yeah.
Probably why Matt's not reacting. Why are people talking about it? Yeah.
We didn't really discuss.
Let's do it again.
We didn't really discuss how we're doing crits. I'm just giving people crits for when we kill things.
Yeah, that's probably best.
There you guys go. There you guys go. Yeah.
Okay.
Chris, you playing sound effects?
So now,
yep. My awesome Dark Souls sound effects. Okay.
So this is where
we killed him.
Let's get a little dicey.
Maybe I'll give you 5 crits for every time we kill things. So let me just give you a little bit more here.
Okay. So now now it's gonna be their turn. So he's gonna shoot at the dude with aggro. That's me. So he's gonna move away, which I think
he can't.
Yeah.
He's at maximum range. You can't move anywhere to get further away from you, so he stays put.
Right. So what I'm gonna do is he's shooting at me for 3. I'm gonna dodge, dude. I'm gonna dodge for 1 stamina because I'm gonna get it back anyway next time.
Sure.
Okay.
Dodge and try to avoid all 3 damage. So he's gonna shoot at me, and I'm gonna dodge. Here we go, guys. Dodging. Dodge time.
That spends stamina to dodge.
Yeah, 1 spin.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Oh.
All right. That puts you at 1 health. So Lyle, I hope you can kill this dude. But if you can't, I should be able to kill him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to run over there and kill this dude.
No. So Lyle gets 2 stamina back.
I get 2 stamina back. I go to the left and then north left. North left. There you go.
Okay.
So I spend a stamina to do a little extra movement there.
He gets a free move and then an extra one for a run. Man, I don't think I killed 1 guy, so I haven't been super bad.
Okay, and I can't use my 3 stamina to do my extra spear action because I'll die. So roll 1 black die.
Is that if we play
no,
hardcore?
Hold on. I have a suggestion that will let you do it. So at the beginning
use my perseverance.
No, at the beginning of your turn, swap your kite shield and your talisman.
so you can heal.
Oh, what is this?
So he can swap gear for free.
Yeah, that's right. I can swap gear for free. I know
at the beginning of your turn.
And then all characters within range gain 1 stamina. But
it's you and I will both gain a stamina.
But then you don't get to attack with the spear.
But I
right?
don't get to attack though. That's
no.
attack.
You attack with 1 thing per hand.
Oh! I thought it was one or the other. I thought it was you do one
dual wieldies.
attack.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ox's Talisman.
All right, so for no stamina, I'm going to give everybody within range 1 stamina, which gives me a stamina. I'm also going to give you a stamina.
And me.
I'm going to delete that. You're not in range, Chris, right?
Yeah, 1, 2. Oh,
No,
I can't see the board.
Sorry.
I can't see the board.
So you're right here.
Yep.
I'm right here.
Dude, you're range 2, dude.
Yeah,
it says range
Talisman's
1.
range 2.
Oh, it is range 2. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, boom, boom. All right, okay, so you get 1 too. Nice.
Yeah, and this is what you need to have the odds, because
Nailed it.
Yeah.
you need to kill this guy.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my stamina ability on the spear. So I'm spending 3 stamina on that. So I'm going to roll 1 black die, but I get +1 to that die roll.
Okay, you just need a 2 here. Actually, you just need a 1. Just need a 1.
I just need a 1.
Here we go, guys. He's whipping it out. Oh, and he gets him with
okay,
that.
I got it. Didn't even need it.
Nice. Let's do this Dark Soul sound.
Wonderful.
Nice.
With the crit, guys. Yes. Boom.
So now,
crits for the people.
Now we clear the room, and we can clear all the cubes off our cards.
Mission
Nice.
accomplished.
Whoa, we cleared the room, guys.
Clearing these tokens.
So let's reap some
clearing
rewards.
these cubes.
First encounter accomplished. I should actually play.
Objective achieved.
Yes. Okay, guys, let's get some crit cheers for that. Woo!
Nice.
Okay,
I like that we didn't have to use any of our luck tokens or special ability tokens or anything.
So at the end of the round,
Sweet.
we get the number of souls times, isn't it 2 souls times the number of players?
Yep.
Okay, so it's 6 souls.
Yep.
So in our souls counter in the bottom left corner, guys, we now have 6 in the bank.
Nice.
And we still have 4 sparks. Now, the sparks, I don't know if we really explained that 100%, but a spark is basically every time we die, we have to use a spark to recover. And if we go back and rest at the bonfire, it costs a spark to, like, heal up 100%.
Yep. We mentioned that in the beginning.
Okay, cool. So that's what we have 4 chances to do that. Those run out, we die. Or game's over.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to put us back at the bonfire, right?
Yep.
Bonfire.
And now we get to pull the
Back at the bonfire.
one-armed bandit and just. So this is a 50-card deck. I think it's actually a 65-card deck because you shuffled our 5 bonus items in, right?
Right.
So
It's actually a 75 card deck, I think. It's 60. I think it's 60 plus 5 each, right?
oh, I thought it was 50. Maybe you're right. That's
I think it's 60. So
yeah,
it's a 75 card deck that we're trying to get into.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to spend some souls to buy some cards, I guess is what we're saying. Is this what we're getting at?
Yep.
That's what the kids
Oh, wait, we have to spend, because otherwise we don't even know what we're going
Okay,
for
let's
yet.
buy some cards.
Yeah.
So it's 1 soul per card? 2 souls.
Yep.
1 soul.
No, one soul.
One
Okay.
soul per treasure.
First
card.
card
Yep.
is the Golden Wing Crest Shield, the Herald class card.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to whip that into the weapon inventory, guys, so you can see it up there.
Golden Wing Crest Shield. I got it.
Golden Wing.
That is a phenomenal first find, actually. That is really good. So you need 26 strength and 26 faith for that.
All right. So
Which would
those
mean
are the
you'd have to go up twice in strength and twice in faith.
yeah.
So that'd
tier 2
be
on both.
12 souls.
Yeah, 12 souls for me to get
So
up
we
there.
don't have that yet.
No.
Okay.
I do think we should start working him towards it. So maybe I think we should give him at least 2 souls to go up in one of the 2, or we can dig for treasure first, I guess.
Let's dig for another treasure.
Yeah, let's dig for something else.
Let's get one more treasure and see how we feel.
Okay. The next one, guys. Next one is the Murakumo. The Murakumo.
We don't have the assassin.
The Murakumo. It's sword
That would
thing.
be such a jackpot. Dang it.
Going with the Murakumo.
Okay. Yep, I got it.
So yeah, that's an incredible weapon for the assassin because the assassin starts with a dodge on his armor and his shield, but none on his weapon. This weapon is actually an improvement over his base weapon, and it has a dodge.
Like dodge dice. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so anybody that equips this needs dexterity and intelligence, 27 and 17.
So the herald have to go to max. The warrior would have to go to max, and the knight would only have to go up 2. But the knight's already kind of geared towards
I only have to go up 2 with the warrior. I don't have to go to max. It's 27,
no,
17
dude.
strength.
You need dexterity 27, dude.
Dex, dude.
Oh, I got him backwards.
Yeah.
So this weapon is basically garbage for us.
It's basically for the class we're not playing.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
I guess we could like spend 2 more and then give 2 souls to Lyle, or we could level up Lyle twice.
I mean, it's still not going to get us a piece of gear. Do we want to try to get a piece of gear? I mean, that's the question.
No,
spend 2 more and see if we get lucky.
I'm thinking get 2 more and then level me up 1 tier.
Yep. That's fair.
So
I think we should at least do him.
Just so we know what we're going for here.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go 1 more. Let's go 2 more. Here we go.
Yeah.
We're buying up.
KDM versus this. KDM's fighting monsters is a little more luck based, but the treasure is far less luck based. I think in the long run.
Yeah. I mean, I think you kind of. Well, yeah. Heal aid. Heal aid.
Heal
Nice.
aid.
Right.
Heal aid's kind of like an offhand weapon that we can heal with. 1 character within range gains 1 stamina and 1 health, it says.
That's
for no stamina.
fantastic.
So
and
all
its
you need
range-
is 13 faith. I wonder who's got that.
That's really good. I think he only has to go up once.
No, he's got it.
All right. I have
Oh,
faith.
you have 13 faith right off the bat. That's
Yeah,
just
I can equip this
better
right
than your
now.
talisman.
He's very faithful. You can equip
Yeah.
it right away, right?
So yeah, I can put this instead of my talisman.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Actually, that's a really, really great early find.
I'm gonna
that
put the
cannon
talisman
construct.
back in the inventory. All right. So wait, what does this thing do again? It for 0.
1/1.
Oh, you took it. Sorry.
Yeah, it's on my card here.
So for 0 stamina, you can heal 1 stamina for someone within what?
3 range 3.
With one
One-
stamina and 1 health within range
for
3.
sure.
Nice.
That's really good early.
Dude, that's
game.
awesome.
so
That's so
good.
much better than a talisman. Well, maybe not 100%, but it's great. Cool, man.
It is so much better in the long run.
You're very
Cool.
faithful. You're very faithful. So that was.
So faithful.
Do we still have 1 more card to buy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
1 more card.
Okay, we're buying 1 more, guys. We're gonna buy 1 more card, and it's the Court Sorcerer Robes. You can't see the card there, but
I think those things are for casters, which aren't out yet. If I remember right. Let me
17
see.
Dex, 22 Integrity, Intelligence, whatever. Is it Integrity? Let's just call it Integrity.
Dex and intelligence.
So there it is, the Court Sorcerer Robes.
So 17, 22.
I don't
Does
think
anybody
anyone's
have
got
any
it.
of that?
I don't think I do.
17, 20. Yeah, those are pretty nice, but I don't think any of us can get to it because I'd have to. For 17.
Yeah.
22.
Look at all the stats. Let's see.
I could wear it with 1 level up in Dex and 2 in Intelligence. I mean, I think that there will be better gear out there. I'd rather have physical damage, considering that
17,
magic damage is pretty rare.
Yeah. I can't.
So, I mean,
it's not for me. It's for you guys.
Yeah, it cost me 8 souls to get it. But
We have 2 souls left.
I think we should level up either one of us, either Lyle or myself, to go towards the next level of gear.
Do what you gotta do, because none of this is gonna help me anytime soon.
Well,
which gear are we trying to level up to? The Golden Wing Crest Shield?
yeah. I mean, it's something that gives you a blue die on each, and it also gives you an attack.
Okay. So it's the strength and it's the faith. Strength and faith. Okay.
I would probably. I mean, they're both good. I would lean more towards faith. Like leaning more towards your primary stat increases your odds of getting something that's better. But
Yeah.
you know, right now it doesn't really matter either way because we can't equip anything yet.
You need to be
Okay.
more holy, Lyle. So what are you
Okay.
upping?
I mean, I'll up the faith, dude.
Do it, dude.
Yeah.
Gotta
Keeping
have
the
faith.
faith.
If it was up a dirty, I want everybody.
Yeah.
I'm something like you.
I feel like I just made out like a bandit.
You
in
did,
that,
dude.
In that.
I feel like I just made out with George Michael. I guess
So,
we're
hey-o.
Because I know. Man.
Waka 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 waka.
Okay. So
Thanks, man.
All right.
yeah. So okay. So now we're back here. So we all healed up. We all get nice and good because we went back to the bonfire and we destroyed our encounter.
Yeah.
We spent all our souls. Now,
which room do we want to go towards next? Enter the top room from the right or the bottom room from the right?
So when
I don't want to say hey-o to Doug Mystic Eye who made it rain in the chat. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I've been digging the conversation in chat. Everyone's been having a good time. I like the conversation. It's good stuff. I love seeing all you folks. You fine folks. You
fine folks.
You fine folks. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Like we said, ask questions. Keeping an eye on the chat so we can do this. We're all just still learning tonight. It's the first night. We'll be rocking and rolling so that on Thursday we all know what's going on. And any tweaks, any recommendations too on stuff you'd like to see better, let us know. We're trying our best for you.
Right.
So Matt, question. So when we go to another encounter, since we beat this encounter, we don't reset it, right?
No, you just walk right through.
We still have to use movement to pass through?
No.
Okay.
No.
We just go to this encounter.
Yep.
Okay.
Go to this
but
encounter. These are both
the
ones,
thing is, since I was the last person to activate in the last encounter, does that mean, Matt, that you are the first player token?
What happens now is the first player token gets handed to whoever's next in the line. This is going to be permanent, so I believe that you're second. It goes from the warrior to the herald. So you are going to be first player on the next encounter, and we don't know who's going to have aggro yet because we don't know the layout of the room. I guess personally, I would suggest going to the upper room because we know the spawn nodes are against the far wall. So,
I see.
I guess that's potentially better.
When Matt says the spawn nodes, he's referring to the red.
The red ones, yeah.
Yep. That's where the baddies will spawn.
So in theory, there'll probably be a melee guy who walks closer to us. We can take advantage of it.
That's an interesting take, Matt. I didn't even think about that.
Let's do it.
Cool, let's do it, bro. So we're gonna walk up through here and go to the north node.
The north.
Yep. So
a little bit more teaser. It's getting a little bit more fun over there.
So we
it's a little bit more fun.
a little bit.
Oh,
it's a little far away. So it might be a cool mini. Think about it. It might be a cool mini.
Could be a cool mini.
Could be a cool mini.
The purple node staff are terrain nodes, so if that will be where barrels will appear, or maybe treasure chests or something like that. Yeah, and then the orange nodes are the basic nodes in which you can just sort of move on, and if there's a trap. If they're traps, then traps go on those nodes.
It's a trap. Okay, so before we do that, it's a perfect time, before we bust into this new encounter, guys, to take a little edit break. Yeah. We've kind of blown through stuff, guys. I know we're moving a little quick. We're kind of we don't want to dwell. We could sit here probably for the first whole hour and go over rules and show the rule book and stuff, but I think showing you guys the gameplay and feeling it out and reading the rule book for yourself, it's available online, so definitely go grab it and read through it. Hopefully this is helpful. And ask questions, leave comments, do that kind of thing. We hope you guys are enjoying some Dark Souls. I'm digging it.
I'm liking it.
I like the way. I even like the way that treasure thing went with the souls, Matt. I like that we bought some stuff. We kind of played the lottery. But we played the lottery. Sure. I like the fact that we drew a class-specific card and it gave us a direction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's what you have to do because there's only 15 class-specific cards in there out of the whole stack. Yep. So if you don't find them, it gets a little harder. Yeah. So this is great news.
This is awesome. I mean, not only because it's a cool piece of armor, but because now we have a reason to level up Lyle. I feel like when we're sometimes in those situations in other games, it's like, or video game even, we're grabbing loot, like let's say Terraria or something even. We're sitting there like, oh, I got this cool sword. It's like, Lyle's like, I want it. And I'm like, no, screw you. You have a cool sword. It's like, oh, then you know how that goes. Then you end up just stealing it. Oh, I'm going to toss it. Oh, Chris took it. Yeah, screw you. I'm taking it. So you don't get into those loot battles or those roll-offs like in World of Warcraft or something, like where we have to roll a die just because someone's not sure what they really want, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's cool. We're getting some direction, guys. We hope this is helpful. We'll be back for part 2 of more Dark Souls.